I'm Sophia McCart, and I fling myself in the air every day. But when I was 7, I dreamt of being a footballer, the Messi of my generation. But there was just one problem. I'd make a great run, receive the ball, and freeze. I was completely rubbish at the actual football part, but I could run. So afterwards, my coach pulled me aside and said, "Have you ever considered athletics? I think it would suit you much better." I was outraged. I was fuming. I was appalled. And I was pretty sure he was right. And that's where it all started. I went from long jump to high jump to long distance to sprint. But I just wasn't quite good enough. Until pole vault. I loved it. And after a month, I had my first competition. I vaulted. And I vaulted well. So well that my shocked coach told me that performance just made me #1 in the UK right now. By just having fun with it allowed me to perform at my best. And since then, I've competed in the national championships, placing second. But if you told 7-year-old me that I'd be doing what I am now, I would have laughed in your face. And as humans, we tend to think in the future. What if I don't get the grades? What if I don't become a pilot, lawyer, astronaut, neurosurgeon? It's natural, don't get me wrong, but it stops us from living in the moment. You don't know what the future holds, whether there's going to be another pandemic or the world's going to explode in a week's time. But what you do know is what's happening right now, in this exact moment. And if you take care of today, tomorrow will take care of itself. All I want you to take from this speech is to know you don't have to be confined to this idea of a pre-paved path or the so-called perfect life, because perfect doesn't exist anyways. But if you find yourself in a constant state of worry and rumination about the future, think, what's the best thing I can do for myself right now? Not in 10 minutes or 10 days or even in 10 years' time. Right now. Because you don't know how you'll feel then, or if you'll even want the same dream. And it's okay to change your goals. You change and your aspirations will change with you. It doesn't make you weak or a failure for giving up on them. You'll just change them to fit what works best for you right now. And right now, you can choose. You can choose what you do with the rest of your life, whether you plan out every second of every day, or whether you take new opportunities. Find your purpose, what gets you out of bed in the morning, whether that's leaving school and becoming a fisherman on a tiny island or working on Wall Street. Find what you love and do it, but don't be afraid if new and better unexpected opportunities crop up. I mean, I used to want to be Messi and I fling myself in the air for fun. I am far from perfect, but I'm Sophia McCart, and for right now, I'm okay with that.